I'm going to show you today how to work a flower ridge stitch in the round. So a good example is this hat. The stitch is 4 round repeat and each repeat creates a flower. So I'm midway or almost at the end of the first round. I didn't want to bore you with the entire round, but basically it's a repeat of 5 stitches. So on the first round, you're going to start these flowers. So let's get started. So 5 stitches, purl 2, and I'm going to work these until the end, these flowers, and this is the first round. So purl 2, and then what you're going to do is you're going to knit into the third round below your second stitch on your left hand needle. So left hand needle, second stitch, 3 rounds below, 1, 2, 3, and you're going to knit into that third stitch below and pull out the elongated loop like this, and then knit 3, and the trick here is not to tighten this loop. And then what you're going to do next is knit into the same spot again. Of course, it's easier the second time around, and pull out the second loop, and this is the beginning of your flower. So that's the 5 stitches that became 7. So let's just work this until the marker, and that would be the end of the round 1. So purl 2, knit 3 rounds below the second stitch. So this is the important part, is to make sure that you are not knitting 2 rounds or 1 round. So it's important to make sure you're knitting into the correct stitch. So 1, 2, 3. So this is your third stitch. You're knitting into the third stitch. Pull out a loop, knit 3 stitches, and knit into the same spot again, pulling out another loop, purl 2, and 2 more flowers. So third stitch below, knit 3, and then knit into the same spot again, pulling out a loop, and last one. So that is your first round, and I'm going to leave a full description below this video so that you can read the description and work your stitch. So 1, 2, 3 into the third one, pull out a loop, 1, 2, 3, and again into the same spot, pull out a loop, and you're done. So the next round, the second round, is easy, and I'm just going to work the entire round. So you're going to purl, so those 2 stitches are always purled. So purl 2, and then you're going to slip the stitch without working it, purlwise, with yarn in the back, knit 3, so you're maintaining that number, so that you still have same, more stitches. Then slip again without working, and just continue. I'm just gonna get myself more yarn here. So purl 2, slip, knit 3, and you got to make sure that you are doing it in the correct order. So slip, purl 2, slip, knit 3, slip. So you just maintain this until the end of the round. Purl purl 2, slip, knit 3, slip, purl 2, slip, knit 3, slip last, and we're almost there. Purl 2, slip, knit 3, slip. Yeah, and you got to make sure you're doing it in the correct order. As you can tell, sometimes they kind of don't, confusing on this round, but it's pretty easy once you get into it. Knit 3, slip last, purl 2, slip, knit 3, slip, purl 2, slip without working it, always slipping purlwise, knit 3, slip, purl 2, slip, knit 3, slip. There you have it. That's the second round. Third round, you're going to go back to the original number of stitches. So I'm just going to demonstrate a couple of repeats of the third round. And fourth round, I'm not going to show it all because it's basically a rib. But below the video, I'm going to show you, I'm going to write down all the 4 rounds so you can work it yourself and add it to any of your projects. So this is the third round. So purl 2, those stitches are always purled because you're working in the round. And then you're going to reduce these next 5 stitches to 3. So what you're going to do is slip the first stitch, knit the second one, and pass slip stitch over. So that's SKP, decrease. You're going to knit the next stitch, and you're going to knit the next 2 stitches together, one of which is elongated loop. And you are back to the 5 stitches you started with. So let's work several more repeats of this to show you how it's done again. So purl 2, SKP, so slip, knit, pass slip stitch over, knit 1, and then knit the 2 stitches together. And you formed a flower. Just gonna show you a couple more times. SKP, pass the slip stitch over, knit 1, knit 2 together. And one more time. This is my favorite round. Slip, knit, pass slip stitch over, knit 1, knit 2 together, and that's it. So that's your flower, and the next round is pretty easy. It's just purl 2, knit 3. Yeah, so and that way you form a flower, and you can just work the stitches much, for as long as you want, and you can add it to all of your projects. So look on the description where I'm going to add a worded description of the stitch, and you can use this video to help you out on how to work this beautiful stitch. Thanks for joining me today. Bye.